Hello everyone, we are from Group B. Our group members are Fazira binti Fadzil, Nurfaika binti Husin, and Nur Anis Liana binti Muhammad Burhan. For this project, we have built an IR proximity sensor.
The problem statements. As usually when we park our car, we are not able to see the obstacle behind our car. So, the problem statement is, how do we detect an approaching object at the places that we cannot see? The solution is by installing the LED light near us, and it will emit light to serve as a warning to us when the infrared sensor detects the approaching object. The infrared proximity sensor is an electronic device that emits infrared light in order to sense some aspect of the surrounding. It can measure the heat of an object as well as to detect motion. These sensors only measure infrared radiation within the wavelength of 0.75 micrometer to 1000 micrometer. Most of the time, these sensors are used in TV remote controls and night vision goggles. For the technical details, the components that we use are: first, 940 nanometer IR LED emitter. The function is to emit the infrared light. Second, 940 nanometer IR photo transistor receiver. The function is to receive the infrared light. Third, we use three 470 ohm resistors to act as current limiting resistor for the LED. Fourth, 4081 AND gate chip to read the input voltage level, whether it is high or low. The input are at pin 1 and 2, while the output are at pin 3. Fifth, we use an LED to serve as an alarm and as it is easy to notice.
I am Nurfaika binti Husin, the second presenter for this video. I'm going to tell you how we connect all the components in this breadboard. This one is the 940 nanometer IR LED. We connect the anode to the positive through a resistor and the cathode leg to the ground. This one is the 940 nanometer phototransistor. We connect the emitter to the ground and the collector to the positive through a resistor too. And this one is the 4081 AND gate. We connect two inputs from the collector to pin 1 and pin 2. And for the output, or the pin 3, we connect to the resistor straightly to the LED. We also connect the 7th pin to the ground and the 14th pin to the positive. In this part, I am going to explain how the sensor works. So when there is no object is impeding the infrared light from the phototransistor, then the phototransistor conducts current. When it conducts current, the voltage at the collector terminal drops to a low state. When it drops to a low state, the output of the AND gate is low. Therefore, the output won't turn on. When there is an object between the IR LED and the phototransistor, it blocks the phototransistor from receiving the infrared. When this happens, the voltage at the collector terminal is high. This makes both inputs to the AND gate high, so the output is high. In this case, when the object is impeding infrared light from being transmitted to the IR phototransistor, the output LED is on.
Hi, I am Nur Anis Liana Muhammad Burhan. I'm the last presenter. I'm going to tell you about the problem we face and the solution. The first problem that we face are the overheating of the LED. When we were checking whether an LED is functional or not, we had directly connect it with a 9-volt battery. Hence, the LED overheated and unusable. So the solution is we use another LED and check it with connecting the LED in series with a resistor on a breadboard. Next, the problem are the wrong connection. The circuit cannot function at first because of the wrong connection of wires and components. So, the solution, we double check the circuit with the aid of the schematic diagram and Google the polarity of some components. Lastly, the problem we face are the wrong components. We have bought a phototransistor that cannot detect 940 nanometer wavelength emitted from the IR LED. So, the solution, we change the phototransistor to an IR phototransistor that can detect 940 nanometer wavelength. The conclusion, by doing this project, we are able to understand properly how a proximity sensor using an infrared wave works. Other than that, we also have learned how to build one and how it can be developed into a more useful application for different purposes.